Welcome to the tutorial on how to engrave your bench pin, our first use of the laser engraver. And in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your Inkscape. Well, that's the program in front of you, so I'm already saying it. We're going to use this program called Inkscape, and we're going to set up a drawing that we can then send to the laser engraver. So first of all, finding Inkscape on your computer, you're going to type Inkscape, and this is how it's spelled. I'm going to go up here under Help and to About. And you're going to type Inkscape, and you're looking for this one. You might have two Inkscapes on your computer. You want the one that starts with 0.9 something. Don't pick the newer version, which is 1 point something. 0.9 something is what this video was done in, and you want to align well with that, so pick that. So here we go. Without further ado, when you open Inkscape, you're met with this bunch of buttons, and there's too many to explain. We're just going to sort of narrow it down to what we need to use. But this is a very powerful program. It's also free to use. You can download it. It's freeware. And in front of you, when you open it up on the screen, is something that's supposed to look like a piece of paper, regular 8.5 by 11 paper. So the best way to start is to do some setup. So we're going to do a few things here. One of them is we're going to go up to, actually really we're only going to do one at the moment. So we're going to go up to here under Layer, click on that, and head down to the bottom and click Layers. And what that's going to do is turn on a little box over here, a dialog box that's about layers. I've already got one in here called Pin, and you'll probably just have layer 1. That's the default layer. But we're going to add a couple layers. Let's add a layer. And we're going to call this, I don't know, we can call this bench pin. You'll put your name on it, right? But this is just for the tutorial. So now I'll click my pick tool, and now I can pick it and I can move it around just like I did the other one. We'll center it in a second, but let's keep talking about text. So up here underneath text, you can turn on text and font. And when you do that, over on the right, you should get some text options here. And there's a whole bunch of fonts that you can pick. And if you click on them and start moving down, it gives you a preview of what they look like and what yours could look like. So you find one that you like just by going through. And there's a lot of them. If you see that little bar over here, it's showing you how many there are. So feel free to look through as far as you want or as little as you want. Oh, that looks nice. What about this one? I'm going to look. Some you can make italic, some you can make bold, some you can't. So you just have to, oh, Joker Man, what's that? Well, that's pretty fun. Let's pick that. Apply. So you have to hit apply for your changes to be noted. So now I can zoom in and I've got this, my bench pin. Okay, sizes. The reason we drew the bench pin is so that we have an idea how big the text will be in relation to the bench pin. So now if I pick it using my pick tool, I can see the actual size of the text up here in inches. What if I want the text to be 1/4 inch high? I'm going to lock the aspect ratio here so that the width and the height change together. 0.25. There, now I made it 1/4 inch high, sort of thing. So maybe that's what I want. Maybe I want it a little bit bigger. What do I want? I don't know. Let's go 0.4. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Okay, so that's what I want. That's it for making the text. All we have to do now is send this to the laser. So I'm going to, first before I do, head over to my layers over here and turn off my bench pin layer. So all I have is my text. That's all I need. This text needs to be on the piece of paper. That's all that has to happen here. Then you're going to go up here to File. You should do a normal save first so you have a copy of your Inkscape work. So I'm not going to show you that, but you should do a normal project save. And then once you're ready, you push Save a Copy. And the copy you want to save is in a PDF format, this thing here, portable document. And then when you do that, you can send it to where you're keeping your work. Now, we suggest now that you use OneDrive and create a folder in there for your class. And that's probably the best thing. In my case, I'm just going to go to courses and jewelry. And I'm just going to go here. New folder. There we go. And we'll call this demo. There we go. Now inside demo, I'll hit it save. Give it a name that makes sense. Bench pin text. There we go, and hit save. And we'll say OK to defaults. And that's it. The next thing you're ready to do is to get that file to the Laser software, and that'll be the next video. But that's it for now. I'll do one more video on how to get the text over to the Laser software, and then you should be able to head to the Laser.